season ain't now. This my season. Weathered every storm that was sent my way, but promise you it wasn't easy. Took some patience and grieving. I was believing when no one believed me. I was believing when no one believed me. Now they gotta see me from the nosebleed or the front row. I don't care who I see. Dreams to reality. I'm too real for reality TV. Remember I was poor, now I'm writing this song from a balcony. Told them watch out for me, but they ain't see me coming at it. On that road, feel like keep pushing even though we don't feel right. Blood, sweat, and tears just to live life. Talk to God even when I didn't see light. Still talk to him when it got bright. Dark days but made for the spotlight. We paid.
This is Kevin. And joining me, former NBA players. Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. For the Brooklyn Nets, they come into tonight's game after losing to the Warriors in San Francisco. Now here's Booker for the three. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. And with this score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Edwards. Oh, he jams it right over Nick Claxton.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
Up top, Melton. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. And stolen by Booker. Puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by Claxton. Over in the corner, Williams. Nets passing it around. Young with the steal. On the wing, Booker jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Claxton.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Oh, Claxton in position. Pass to Melton. Wallace with it. 6 on the shot clock. Now Claxton goes back up. That shot off the mark.
0 for 3, not the start they're looking for.
To the paint. Edwards can't hit.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
Now here's Williams. Back to Melton. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And Claxton throws it down.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to talk to his guys.
how we drop. You can come and take a baby sip, still taste it. Just one-to-one, sitting around the stars, double R for the race. Hit a race like a spaceship is flow. All this drip thing I'm below sea level. With that weak best, ride around with. Watch 3 pebbles. Bam, bam, down 3, hit the grand slam. 4 pockets full, fully switch, go wham, wham. Count it to my hands cramp. Road DSM on the beach, not a sandstand. Boy. Hey, hey. They wanna and leave me to act like they need me. I do it alone. She wanna and go back to hubby. He probably could smell my cologne. The mercy, I show him no mercy. I really was watching the throne. For real. They turning me down when my baby is asleep. Only time that I'm watching my tone. Look, we don't want chips with a chip on our shoulder. If he Obi-Wan, then I gotta be Yoda. Don't need no promoter. We pull up, they know us. I'm about you when I'm focused. All the you take, I'm taking over. I paid attention, don't need no payola. Can't take away from me, you just need to take. Picture like I made the stencil. Your whole image, I'm a cold Bennett. I don't know what the they done told. I put all of my heart and my soul in it. I make you a person, you so different. I can't listen to you for a whole minute. Took a blood test, ain't no winner. They like, no, he didn't, got him more invested. If it's one thing I make no exceptions. I got new addresses, I got no reception. I got love and hate coming from both directions. I come from the D where they like a core progression. I'm omnipresent, I got.
$2K Sports. Checks in with our loyal viewers with a broadcast from Brooklyn, the home of the Nets, Barclays Center. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. Last outing for Phoenix, the loss to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, here's Melton. Pass to Thomas. And Richard, these teams both look to impose their will on the backboard.
Kevin, that battle inside is not for the faint of heart. A little furniture moving inside, if you know what I mean. That's just part of it.
Oh, here's Edwards. Fires to the hoop.
And once Edwards gets a step on you, it's likely going to be a bucket or a foul or both.
Outside Thomas. And here's Love for 3. And again, it's the Nets missing.
0 for 3, not the start they're looking for.
Edwards inside. And Edwards slams it in.
And he can take off from anywhere at any time. Edwards always a threat.
Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Jordi Fernandez.
Their team's main focus tonight? Well, it starts with all-star Anthony Edwards. He said Ant is an incredible player. He's so physical. We have to throw multiple bodies at him. It's got to be a team effort to keep Edwards in check. An ambitious game plan. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
The stunning athletic ability of Edwards going up high for that alley-oop.
And with the score of the Suns, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
So it's Phoenix now after the basket by Brooklyn. And it's slammed in by Young.
Taking on more playmaking responsibilities, Booker has matured over the years, becoming a better teammate.
Thomas, it's a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
For 3, Booker, rebounded by the Nets.
You knew eventually they were going to miss one, at least you hope.
Pass to Melton. And here is Williams. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Booker at the elbow. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Over in the corner, Claxton. Back to Melton. 2 on the clock. The 3 from Thomas. The rebound by Richards. The Suns leading. Pass to Edwards. From deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And so good off the bounds. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
To the inside. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
And you don't like to concede the free throws, but it's better than getting flushed on. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. The recent history of the Nets. You know, Greg, they're always looking for a big splash or a quick fix to be competitive.
And Kevin, this franchise has sold its future more than a few times, but they always find a way to bounce back. You hope they don't go for a quick fix with this group. A big man with a big finish.
So for the Suns, so far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line. And that one falls for Claxton. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Suns. 4-point game. The three-pointer, no good. Here's Thomas. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Muscling it home. Cam finds a way on that offensive end.
Outside, Beal. Pass to Skapinsa. Back to Beal. Shot clock at 6. Banked in off the glass.
Agile move by Beal to beat that inside contact.
Here's Melton. He's looking for Claxton and finds him.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Green with the ball. And Cameron Thomas picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Just 4 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Beal. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Phoenix. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no sign. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Outside, Beal. Back to Green. And here's Beal. Sweet little floater.
Perfect soft touch there from Beal. He can be so delicate when needed.
Well, Richard, during his Washington days, Bradley Beal averaged 30 a game in back-to-back seasons.
Beal is such a strong guard, so not only can he beat you with his shooting stroke, but he can also play some bully ball.
First and foremost, Bradley Beal is a scorer. He's always working the angles, trying to find his next opening to attack, and it rarely takes him long.
You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Let me tell you, Beal is crafty. He will figure out a way to get inside.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. The Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
No, D.A., we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. Outside, Russell. In the corner, Horford with it. Green taking his time here. And he drives in. Up and in on the layup.
You really can't forget about Green's speed. So effective on the drive.
Outside, Green.
First personal foul. Team seconds.
Here's Beal. A kick out to O'Neal. Back to Beal. Clock at 6. The shake. Pass to Miller.
Stellar defense from Horford. He knows his team relies on him to make an impact on this end.
And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody down. Outside, Horford. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And it's Green missing.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So for the Suns leading by 7. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
And just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
Here's Booker. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
This is what makes Booker such a dangerous scorer. He has the ability to convert through physical defense.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Suns.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Here's Martin. Edwards with the block.
And the athleticism of Edwards helping on defense, capable of getting up to block shots.
Suns on offense. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Pass to Clowney. Picked by Horford. Launches it. A rebound by Young. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. To start a 3-game homestand with that game. Young inside. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Here's Russell. Goes back up. And Horford with the lay-in.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Now Edwards, 11 points in the game. To the middle. And it's Young finishing it off.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Pass to Whitehead. Misses the three. Stolen by Martin. He's looking for Horford and finds him. That one good for two.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
With one on the clock, and they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Free throw good, Horford. And so it's the Phoenix Suns heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Nets trailed by 7. Now, here's Melton. It's a pick by Love. And the layup's good off the glass. Melton's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Nets.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
On offense, Devin Booker really does it all for his teams. He scores well and assists others. Richard, he can do it all.
You love to see that from a superstar. Booker just wants points on the board. And if he can't get a shot, he'll get a look for someone else.
5 on the clock. It's hauled in by Claxton. Brooklyn trailing. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. To the paint. Melton with the steal. Here's Thomas. Pass to Love. Now Claxton. Outside Thomas. Back to Claxton. It's blocked. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Edwards can't hit.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Love in the post. Good defensive work there by Young. Lobbed up there for Edwards. Edwards up high.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant cook.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Love, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Now a seasoned vet in this league. You can see the salt and pepper hair. Love understands his role, which is to stretch the floor and shooting and rebounding.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Back to Melton. Down low. Outside for Thomas. Melton feeling it out a bit. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Lobbed up there for Edwards. Here's Thomas. A slam dunk by Thomas.
Sutton on the drive. Thomas just takes off.
.119 left in the third. Inside. And stolen by Love. Here's Claxton. He's got 7. Nets passing it around. Gets it to go. That one good for Melton.
Putting it right on the money. Love has impressive court awareness, and I'm speaking from experience.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Edwards with the stuff.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Good on the three-point shot. Love's got 6.
Well, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
There's a screen. Lobbed up there for Edwards. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Melton with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. Williams can't hit. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Thomas. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
15 seconds. Substitutions on the court.
Here's Martin, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Nice little draw up there from the inbounds play to get them an easy bucket.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Phoenix. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball.
40.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And here is Green. Outside, Beal. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Here is Russell. Pass to Whitehead. Back to Russell. Outside, Horford. 6 on the shot clock to take the lead. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I like when Horford seeks out his offense like this. Look, making the D compromise on one or the other.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
I know he's kicking himself for not snatching the lead. But look, he tied things up.
Outside, Beal. To the middle. They swipe it. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. And it's Green with the jam.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Here's Beal. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Outside, Green launches a 3. Beal pulls it in. To the inside. Miller. And it's Miller with the jam.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Right-hand shot is off. The Suns leading. Down low. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outlet.
Outside, Horford. Pass to Russell. Puts up a deep three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Green. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Great decision-making from Booker, realizing one of his guys is open and whips the pass to him.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Outside, Martin. At the elbow, Horford. The rebound by Richards.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
They set the pick. Here's Booker. No good from 11 feet. Nets trailed by 4. Left side, Martin. And the wide open shot from Green. Bangs home the trifecta.
And Green's become a dependable three-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, he can certainly knock those down.
Booker outside. Green taking his time here. Lets a floater go. They get it back. Here's Richards. Good work defensively by Horford. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. During that last break, I heard Jordi Fernandez as he talked with his team. He's not pleased with the perimeter game on both sides of the ball. He told his guys, we aren't working hard enough out there. We need to shut down the perimeter on defense, and on offense, we have to focus from good to great. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. To the paint. Kicks it out to Booker. And stolen by Love. Here's Melton. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Now, Booker. Popped up there for Edwards. Claxton with the steal. 43 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Melton. Poke loose. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Pass to Booker. The drive by Booker. You can't get that one. And they're in position to take the lead.
And how big would a bucket be at this stage of the game?
Now, here's Melton. It's a pick by Love to take the lead. Ooh, offline.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against it next time.
And so it's Phoenix who scrape by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure